Hello, this is a tutorial for Fur Elise. We're going to break this piece of music down note by note. I'm going to show you exactly how to play it for beginners. Even if you can't read music, I'm going to show you what notes to play. So let's get started. I've broken down this piece into little sections. I've color coordinated a little bit so you can see that there's some repeating patterns. So first of all, this piece of music starts in the blue brackets here on the top two lines. We have the beginning melody, the beginning phrase that we're all very familiar with. Then here in the red bracket, see, it just starts on the second line and finishes on the fourth line. There's this middle section. And then once again at the end, the last two lines, we're going back to the blue, back to the original section. So it's kind of like a musical sandwich. You've got the bread in the top, the filling in the middle, and then the bread at the bottom, okay? So let's go through a little bit and yeah, see how this works. So we start off this melody with this, we start off this song with this melody. And this melody ends one time, one way, it ends like this. Ends on like a question almost. The second time we're given the answer. Yeah, it ends in a different way. We get the answer. So that's in the pink. Yeah, so the first time around in the pink goes, and the second time around in the pink ends. Right? So let's learn this right hand first of all. So starting with the right hand, finger 4 and 5 on E and D sharp. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B, D, C, A. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because I've seen some students do too many. No, just 1, 2, 3, or should I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B, D, C, A. Okay, that's the first part. Then we lift up our thumb, we go down to C. C, E, A, B, E, G sharp, B, C. Okay, the second line, we're starting with E, E. So we just add one more note. And hopefully you can reach an octave. If you can't reach an octave, this piece might be a little bit too difficult for you. You might have to jump your hand. But anyway, we're going from E, E, and again, same melody. D sharp, E, D sharp, E, B, D, C, A, C, E, A, B, E, C, B, A. And that's the end. That's the first two lines. So next we're going to go for left hand. Left hand goes like this, goes A, E, A, E, E, G sharp. So that E is with finger 5, E with finger 1, and then G sharp with finger 2 goes over. As you can see, I've color coordinated that. There's orange and lime. Orange is the A, E, A. The lime is the E, E, G sharp. Okay, so A, E, A, E, E, G sharp, A, E, A. So practice all of those parts separately until you're confident with them hands separately. And now I'm going to show you how to put them hands together. So you start off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B, D, C, A's. Both A's go together at the same time. So first of all, the A's go together, but these are all broken up, these notes. Okay. Once you get to the top one, to B at the top, we hit E at the bottom. Those two go together as well. So the first ones together were A's. And then, look at that, that's the together notes. They go A's, what did I say? A's, E and B, and then A and C. Yeah. See, there's a melody coming out there. So let's break that down again. So A, E, A, C, sharp, B, C goes together with A, E, A. All together. And we go E, A, E, E, D sharp, E, D sharp, E, same thing as before. Same, same, same. Now we finish differently. E, C, B, A. Okay, so that's all of the notes for the first two lines. Now you can also look and see that there's pedal marks. That means we're going to use the pedal in this piece of music. So you're going to hold down the pedal. It's going to sound like this. So I've pressed down the pedal. Should we give you a shot on my foot so you can see when I'm pressing the pedal? There's my foot. So press it down. On this, when we press down the next note, we want to lift and put it down quickly. Sorry. Press. Reset. Lift up and down. Reset. Okay, so that's the first two lines of this piece of music. Let's go on to the next part. So we started off this piece of music in the key of A minor. So it sounds sad. But once we get to the middle of our sandwich, we modulate to the key of C major. So we've gone from sad to major. Okay, so let's learn this part now. So let's start again with right hand. Right hand goes to B, C, D, A, G, F, E, D. So this is like a seventh, not quite an octave, G, G, but a seventh is G to F. G, F, down, down, F, E, down, down, E, D, down, down. That's what our right hand is doing. So once again, B, C, D, E, G, F, down, down, F, E, down, down, E, D, down, down. So that's the right hand. Left hand and goes C, G, C, G, G, B, G, G, B, A, E, A. Then we have E, E, E. Okay, so C chord. This is like finger 5, 2, and 1. Then we have this octave with the finger 3 going over the top, sort of like how we had in the beginning. Then again, 5, 2, 1. Then E, 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 E. Okay. So let's put that little bit hands together. So it's going to go together, 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 okay. Hopefully you can follow along with that. If you need to, just go back and rewind it. And this is the part of the music which I've boxed here in yellow. All of these notes in the yellow are all E's. We just get a big flurry of E's. Not quite a muck flurry, but a flurry nonetheless. Now we go E, E, E. This is a bit difficult. We have to go 5, 1 with our little finger. 5, 1, and then finger 2 goes over the top like that. And then our right hand comes in and takes over E, E. And then our left hand comes in, takes over again from the same E, E. And our right hand comes in once more to the top ones. Okay, so let's just zoom out so you can see everything. And let's do that whole thing together. So it goes E, 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 E. Okay, right. And then the next part we're going to goes like this. We go D sharp, E, D sharp, E, D sharp, E. Now you might ask, why am I doing this? Why can't I just do it with one hand? And the reason for that is that, well, it's been written like this, so I can't argue with the famous Ludwig van Beethoven, but you can hear there's a difference. If I go, and if I go, they're kind of a little bit more disconnected. I think also part of it's the performance, kind of looks a bit fancy when we switch our hands. That's my kind of interpretation of it. Anyway, so how many times do we do this? We do left hand, D sharp, E, right hand, D sharp, E, left hand, D sharp, E. And then once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like left hand, left hand. One extra D, like from the beginning. Remember we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has one extra D and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that once again. So left hand, left hand. And we're back to the beginning. So that's I think the entirety of the notes. We should mention the structure as well. We can see that the first two lines have a repeat. So we do the first two lines and then we do the first time bar. So you see the box in one, the one in the box means that we play that bar, then we go back to the beginning because there's the repeat mark. So you can see the double line and the double dot. That means we go back to the beginning, we do that whole first two lines again. Then we do the second time bar, which has the notes in the red bracket, which lead us to our modulation to the C major key, leading us to our third line, which is the middle of our sandwich. We have the different part, the modulation, the major key. There's all of that. Then again with the big flurry of E's. And that takes us to the final blue bit, which is a repeat of the first two lines. So I'm going to play through it one more time and just narrate as I'm playing. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Can you see my hands? Yeah, more or less. Might be a couple of notes that are cut off, but let's go. So from the top, I'm going to play from the very beginning. So we're starting the melody like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B, D, C, A. Together, right? Those A's are together. C, E, A, B. B, E, E, G sharp, A, B. So same as the first one, but this time is the second answer. And back to the beginning because we have a repeat mark, first time bar. That's the first two lines finished. Into the second time bar. Now on the second time bar, we're going up to our modulated part, C major. And then we go left hand, left hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, B, D, C, A. And again. that's the end of our music. Okay, so now we've talked about every single note. You should know every single note by now. You've understood the structure of the music. If you need to, obviously pause the video, practice something, rewind the video and do all of that. I think we're going to do a final note just talking about the dynamics of the music, which is an important part. It's the feeling that we're going to put into the music. So the dynamics of the music here we can see are written as such. So we've got PP at the beginning. PP means pianissimo. Just for the complete beginner, we'll just quickly just touch on that. So in piano, we use the dynamic words forte and piano, F and P. So here you can see MF, which means mezzo forte, which means medium forte. You can think of it as medium forte. PP means pianissimo, which means very, very piano, which means very soft. So piano means soft, forte means loud. We have these dynamic markings here. Then we have this getting louder and getting, well, greater than, smaller than. In piano, it's called a crescendo, and a diminuendo means we're getting louder and then we're getting quieter. So what the composer wants us to do here is to go. So B is supposed to be the kind of the loudest note. That's the one where the two mouths meet. Yeah, you see that kind of starting soft, getting a bit louder onto the B and then fading away. For me, I like to add a little bit of like a crescendo or getting louder here. To me, I think that sounds nice. So again, music is down to your interpretation. So add this flavor, add this dynamicism. You know, make these notes grow and make them, you know, go soft again. It makes the music more interesting, makes it more fun to listen to, and it makes it more expressive when you're playing. So yeah, add those dynamics when you're playing. It makes it sound really cool. And then yeah, the second line has the same kind of dynamics. So let's just play those two lines. I'm going to be as expressive, as fancy as I can be here. So again, piano is a solo instrument, so you can actually speed up and slow down. I don't know, did you notice that I was speeding up and slowing down? See, I'm going slow and then faster, faster, faster. Exaggerating a little bit, but you can see I'm kind of going da 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 da, speeding up on those ones, yeah? So have fun with it, experiment. I mean, music is literally just for fun, so enjoy that. Dynamics. On the third line, the modulation to the major key from, we're landing on MF, which means medium forte. So, yeah, mezzo forte, medium forte, which means getting a little bit louder. And you can hear that naturally. When I was playing it, I was doing that naturally, right? We want to lead up and go a little bit louder here. Those last two notes, da 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 dum. There has a crescendo. They're getting a bit louder here, so. I kind of want it to start off loud, but then I kind of want it to kind of come back a little bit, go a little bit quieter, because it's almost like I'm so excited with this really important message, but then I'm a little bit worried, and now we're going back into the sad part of the music. And again, preparing myself for the PP, for the quiet part. Pianissimo for the PP. PP, I mean pianissimo, okay? Don't get the wrong impression. And to me, I want to finish off nice and soft. Okay, great. Well, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. There's going to be a link to this sheet music just underneath the video, so you can click and download that. And there's also going to be a link to a performance video where I'm not talking at all, just playing, so you can just listen to that as well. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you found it useful. Enjoy learning this lovely piece of music. Bye bye.